Hello there! This is Operances, and I think many of you might remember Sebulba, the dog from episode 1, The Phantom Menace, who was the arch nemesis of Anakin Skywalker and was also one of the sort of nastiest pilots in the Bunta Eve pod race. He was always winning. Everyone was a fan of him. They all knew that he always won in every single race. So, what happened to him? Well, basically, we remember that he lost to Anakin Skywalker during the pod race in episode 1. And after that, we haven't really heard much of him. In fact, I don't think we ever heard anything about him. So this is a theory of what happened to Sebulba after his failure in basically defeating Anakin in the Bunta Eve pod race in episode 1, The Phantom Menace. As we know, Sebulba was a fan favorite. Everyone loved him. He was always very popular and everyone was betting their money on him since they all knew that he was always the evil winner. Watto, the owner of Anakin, even said like this phrase in the movie.
Sebulba there is going to win, I think. He always wins.
So we can imagine that everyone thought that Sebulba would win Anakin in our most important race. However, when Anakin lost, when Sebulba lost, we can see that a lot of people were disappointed, upset, and really sort of frustrated. So what happened to Sebulba? Now, because Sebulba was such a fan favorite, I think that this dog basically was like, well, if I return to the Mos Espa, everyone will be like, how did you fail and everything. So my theory is that after Sebulba failed to prevent Anakin from winning in the pod race and failed, he went into hiding into Jabba's palace. Now we know that Jabba's palace is full of criminals, dancers, musicians, evil bounty hunters, and every kind of evil scum on Tatooine. So, if Sebulba wanted to escape from the cruelty of the world after he basically lost in the pod race when Anakin defeated him, I think that would be the place he would go to. He would live in Jabba's palace, sort of hiding in the shadows. Now, what kind of evidence do I have? Well, actually, I have quite a few pieces of evidence. So, starting off with this particular one. In Jabba's palace, there is a scene which was updated in the special edition. Originally, it was simply a shot of people sleeping and everything in Jabba's palace. However, when the special edition came around, a CGI dog, the species of Sebulba, was added there. We don't know what particular character that was, however, I am more than willing to bet that this is Sebulba. You see, many people think that George Lucas he added that CGI dog there for nothing, just to make everything cooler. But I think it was actually Sebulba living in the palace after his failure, and Lucas may have been slightly hinting that Sebulba's future was at Jabba's palace.